everyone. This is Jinowledge here, and it's kind of like my day three of being at home all alone in this big place, this big white place, and it is like day three being alone, no bro, no sis, no mom, no dad, all alone at home. Do what I want to do my works, eat, and finish what I'm doing, coming back, and it is kind of like it is exhausting. It's not easy for a human to actually stay alone, not associating himself with other people outside the world. It didn't. It's not easy. Trust me. I would say I've tested J3. Trust me, it is exhausting. Sometimes I feel like shouting in the house all by myself, but it is what it is, no? It is what it is. So I got my books here. So I actually have a lot. This is like my book. Uh, when the year 2026 was starting, I actually got this book, and I've been putting down a lot of mind rewiring things. So I will be talking about creating success. I thank God for the point of my life. I started an early journey in order to build success for my start, a very very early journey. I mean, most people before they start creating success is at their 25, but at this century you see a little boy at 15 trying to do something. So I also started at a very very early journey, and I'm making these records, these videos, in order to help someone out there, in order to help a kid, someone whereby is gonna pass through this process and is gonna think one day, oh my god, what am I gonna do that will succeed? I'm trying several things, it's not working for me, this, that, blah, stuff shit like that. It's gonna happen one day, I know. But if you're watching this video that day, just let's follow through, let's catch one, let's catch one. So we'll be talking about um building success. Let me use that word. Let me just create it. Building success. Building success. We understand that success has a lot of fundamentals. Now, success is not success. There are no elevators to success. They are just stairs to success. That is, if you want to get to success, you need to follow through those stairs. You need to follow through those processes before you can get to success. You don't just jump, you don't just blow into success. Now, anything that explodes comes to the ground. Imagine, let's say, a plane flying and that plane just burst out. All the metals will get to the ground, or let's say you throw a stone up, the stone is going to fall down. But imagine that thing grows like a mango. You plant a mango seed, and that mango seed grows. Now it grows to the point where it remains at that height. Like, let's say this me, I grow up. Now, at this my height, I can't actually come down just like that. Why? Because I grew up. But imagine somebody just jump up. I come down. So, depending on your height, if you grew up, you remain there. But if you blow up, you definitely would come down. So, I'm actually going to be using book, but I'll be giving some insight in the point that I wrote down here. So, now, discipline is a habit you use to build an empire. Now, anything that stand, anything that lasts must be built. Your house was built. Your relationship was built, or it must be built. Your what else? Anything else, it must be built. Let's say you want to create a video game, it's something that must be built. You want to drive a car, you must build it. All things that last must be built. Fame must be built. All these things, they must be built. If you don't build them, they don't last. So same as an empire, same as a business, it must be built. And sometimes giving too much creates weakness, but giving just enough gives strength. Now, this is my code. I'm gonna be dropping that book because I'm done now. I wanna give out flow insights from my heart. Now, giving too much creates weakness, while giving just enough creates strength. Now, what does that word simply mean? That's a very powerful word. Now, imagine a child was given birth into a family that child could get enough everything. the child wants, the child get that thing, he just want this, he just make a cry, the child get. Now that child is going to become weak, because if that child go into a strong environment or a hard environment, that child will not be able to um will not be able to adapt to that place, to that environment. Why? Because he was trained to be weak. He was trained not to do much of himself. So that training gave him weakness. But imagine giving just enough. Let's say we humans were expected to eat about 3 times a day, right? And drink about six cups of water. But now imagine you give a child, you start training a child to eat, let's say 2 times or once in a day. Now that child can adapt to that because that was the starting training. So if that child grew to the point whereby he could eat 3 times in a day, it don't become more of that child problem. That child can feel like, oh, I'll just eat 2 times. I mean, I don't know if we're understanding this. So stuff like that. So in your life, look where you get too much. Don't just be overwhelmed. Don't just be comfortable or carried away by getting much you don't work for. Instead, find things you work for yourself. If somebody is born into success, that child will not know the value of all the pain that was passed through before that success was created. But if a child is born into poverty or into broke lifestyle, that child will understand what it takes to become successful, because he will need to pass through those processes in order to get to success. I don't know if we. And lastly, this might be for everybody. You are watching this, and I just want to let you know it's very simple. Without commitment, you might not start the journey of success. You might start for without commitment, and without consistency, you will not get to the end line of success. I'll just Let me just make you understand. Without commitment, you will never start, and without consistency, you will never finish. So it should come to the point whereby you are ready to learn, relearn, and unlearn. Because the illiterate of our century are the people that are not ready to learn, relearn, and unlearn. So I believe this few minute video creates a powerful insight in your life. As I say, this is day tripping alone. I just decided this is at the mid time of the night. This is almost 11. This 10:45, almost 11, and I just say let me do this video to help someone out there to go live the best life. I mean, it's been a great day. This my eyes. I don't know what's wrong there, but it's swelling up and many others. So it is the challenge. Look good because I dropped. No, no, no. But I guess now these cover dates are looking fresh. Yo. So bye, Jinowledge. See you at the other side of greatness. Bye bye.